There is something uncomfortable happening right now in Australia, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it openly. Reports, personal stories, viral videos, more and more Indians are saying the same thing. Something has changed. From subtle discrimination in workplaces to verbal abuse on the streets to feeling like outsiders despite contributing so much, the question is why is this happening now? And maybe more importantly, why does it feel like no one is seriously addressing it? Let's be clear from the start. Australia is not a racist country by design. It's one of the most multicultural societies in the world. People from every corner of the globe live, work, and build lives here. But even in multicultural societies, tensions can build quietly until it starts showing up in everyday life. So, what's driving this rising friction? First of all, economic pressure and competition. Right now, Australia is dealing with rising cost of living, housing shortages, and job insecurity. And when people feel squeezed, they look for someone to blame. Indians, especially international students and migrants, are highly visible in sectors like IT, hospitality, delivery services, healthcare. To some locals, it creates a perception, right or wrong, that they are taking our jobs or opportunities. That perception fuels resentment, not facts, perception. And the second thing is rapid migration and cultural gaps. Migration from India to Australia has grown rapidly in recent years. With that comes different accents, different social behaviors, different ways of interacting. Most of this diversity is positive, but without proper cultural integration, misunderstandings happen. Sometimes locals feel they don't adapt, and migrants feel we are not accepted. That gap, that's where friction grows. And the third thing is social media amplification. A single incident today doesn't stay local, it goes viral. One racist attack, one argument, one offensive comment, and suddenly millions see it. Social media doesn't just report reality, it magnifies it. This creates a feedback loop. Indians feel targeted, locals feel accused, both sides become defensive, and tensions escalates faster than ever. And the fourth thing is stereotypes on both sides. Let's be honest. This isn't one sided. Some Australians hold stereotypes about Indians, but at the same time, some Indians come with preconceived ideas about Australians. When both sides carry bias, even small incidents turn into big conflicts. Now, here's the part many people are asking: why aren't governments doing more? You would expect both Australia and India to step in strongly, right? But the reality is more complicated. Australia's position is that the Australian government has to balance multiple things: immigration policies, economic needs, international students bring billions, social stability. If they highlight racism too aggressively, it risks damaging Australia's image as a safe, welcoming country. So, what happens instead? They address incidents individually but avoid calling it a systemic issue. India's position in this regard is that for India, Australia is a key partner. Education, trade, strategic alliance. If India pushes too hard publicly, it could strain diplomatic relations. So their response is often quite diplomacy behind the scenes discussions. But for everyday people facing discrimination, that feels like silence. The real problem, this isn't just about racism, it's about economic anxiety, identity, cultural adjustment, political caution. And when all of these combine, you get tension that nobody fully owns. So, what needs to change? Not just governments, people. Because laws alone don't fix attitudes. So, first of all, better integration. New migrants need support to understand local culture, communicate effectively, adapt without losing identity. And the second thing is stronger accountability. Racist behavior, whether subtle or direct, must be taken seriously, not ignored, not brushed aside. Third thing is open conversations. Avoiding the topic doesn't solve it. People need spaces to talk honestly, without fear, without blame, without exaggeration. And the fourth thing is the responsibility of the media. Not every incident represents an entire country, but ignoring real issues doesn't help either. Balance matters. Final thought is that Australia and India share deep ties. Millions of Indians call Australia home. They study, work, pay taxes, build businesses. They are not outsiders, they are part of the system. So when they feel unsafe or unwelcome, it's not just their problem, it's a signal that something needs attention before it grows into something bigger. Because at the end of the day, a multicultural society only works when everyone feels they belong. If you stay silent, the problem grows. If you overreact, the divide widens. The real solution: understanding before judgment. This isn't about blaming Australia and it's not about victimizing Indians. It's about asking one honest question: are we building a shared future or slowly drifting apart?